everyone, welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. So I got this Steve Madden makeup case from Burlington. It was not that expensive, it was like 18 bucks, and it is huge. Let me show you guys. There's the zipper, two like pleather handles, and it has two big sections. And I wanted to do a video where I kind of just pack my makeup case, because some of my favorite videos, like this reminds me of like Trixie Mattel, because some of my favorite videos Trixie has done is her packing her makeup case for tours and stuff like that. So yeah, so I wanted to try out this new makeup case, and because I'll show you guys in a bit why I wanted to get like a new makeup case. So first let me show you guys. So I have this makeup case, but this makeup case is for all of my like drag and special effects, like more theatrical makeup. I got this case for Christmas, and I'm going to be using this specifically for just like my theatrical and drag makeup. Then this is the case that I used for when I would just travel, like with my normal makeup. And this case served me well for a little while. It's just a random Sonia Kashuk makeup case that I got like back in like 2019. Like early 2019, 2020, I think. And it has two sections. The main makeup pocket. And this top pocket that you can put like things like brushes and stuff in it. Like this one served me well. I'm still gonna use it if I like travel, if I ever like do drag and I travel, I can use this. But compared to this is like the perfect case I would use for when I travel, like for a few days. Like if I had this during DragCon, I would have been set. So yeah, so I'm just gonna be packing this makeup with you guys. So yeah. So let's get started. So if you can tell, like the pockets are not the same size. So for the big pocket, I'm gonna be putting like all of my like big palettes and stuff in it. So let me show you the reason why I wanted like a big case like this. My Alice Atlantis palette. So this is like my biggest palette, and what I usually do when I travel, I have its original packaging that I got when I got the palette back in June, because I didn't have anything big enough to fit it, but I already tested it out already. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but I'm going to be using the big pocket, and then I'm going to be putting a palette. It's a little bit difficult to put in. use it because I have their shadow called Bulletproof, and that's what I use to set my eyes, my eyeliner specifically. Because if I set my eyeliner, it doesn't go away as fast. So this looks like my Sugar Pale palette and my Alice in Atlantis palette. So let's see, what else can I do? Let's pack my powders. So I have the Kimchi That White powder, setting powder, and I'll be putting that in there. And then I'll be using the translucent Kimchi Puff Puff Pass powder, and I'll be putting that in there as well. Let's see. I have this. This is my Trixie Cosmetics blush palette. The Summer of Love blush palette that I definitely kind of need a new one. I want to get like a C palette and maybe depot these, but with all this cardboard packaging, it's probably gonna be kind of hard to depot it, and plus it's a really cute palette, and I don't want to like mess it up. So I have other blushes. So let's see. Let's pack blushes. So I have this NYX Buttermelt blush in the shade My Butter Half. And I really like this blush if I want like a nice hot pink blush. And it smells nice too, so I think I'll pack this. And I'll be packing that in there. And then maybe I'll do my Physicians Formula Glow and Mood Boosting Blush in the shade Rose. I love this blush because it's a nice pink blush, but it's not like super hot pink. It's a nice kind of rosy pink shade that I like to use if I don't want like a super crazy pink blush. And then also, I think I'm gonna use the rhetoric of I'm packing for like 3 days, and I'm gonna be doing like 3 different makeup looks. So I like to do a different blush. So I have a few other ones. So I have this Milani Baked Powder Blush in the shade Luminoso. I do really like this blush if I don't want like a super pink blush, but I also want something that's a little bit more neutral, natural, with a little bit of glow to it. And Luminoso, I do really like. It's a little bit orange, but it's also really nice. Or I have this Thaler blush from Kimchi Chic. It's another pink blush. It's kind of more of a peachy pink blush. Or I have my LA Colors blush. This one in the shade Sweet Cheeks, but this is another pink blush. I think I would pack my Luminoso blush. I think those are like my top 3 blushes: the Physicians Formula, the NYX, and the Milani. Alright, so, and then let's pack my Milani bronzer. And let's see, what can I fit in here? One last thing I can fit in here. I think, let's see. I think that's good. This is what I have in here. So now let's do the other side. So what I'm going to be doing for this side is I have a bunch of these little makeup bags that I think I'm going to be using to fit some stuff. So first, let's do my blushes. These are my e.l.f. Camo Liquid blushes. I love using these for like a little bit of a bottom coat for like underpainting. So I'll do this. Well, it's not really underpainting, but I'll use this first, and then I'll do powder blush on top after I do setting powder. So I'll put that in there, and then using these eyebrow brushes because I want to give my eyebrows a little bit of actual shape, and I've been really liking it, so I'm going to be putting that in there as well. So now let's put in my eyeliner. So I'm going to be putting in my NYX Epic Ink Liner and my Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Fine Point Eyeliner. And then I'll put in my one size. I still use a one size just in case. And then mascara. I've gone back into mascara and I'm using the Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara from Maybelline. So that's what I'm going to be putting in there. And then finally, maybe I'll put foundations back in this little unicorn bag that I have, that I put like my blushes and concealers in. Let's do foundation. I definitely want to take my Super Protectant. This is definitely one of my most favorite foundations that I've used. I love it because it's not super crazy coverage. Like, I still love like my Easy Blur and my Urban Decay one, but this one is really good if I don't want like a crazy amount of coverage, but I still want something that make my face look really nice, and this foundation makes my face look the nicest. So, and now I have the choice between two other foundations. I think I'm going to take my Easy Blur. I do like my Easy Blur, and I'm going to leave my Urban Decay at home. So yeah, so that's that backpack, and that backpacked. And then, oh, you know what? I'm going to actually put my primers. I'm actually going to put my primers in the big pocket. So I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Power Grip and my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm going to be putting it in that big bag. In the big part of the bag. Alright, now I'm going to be putting this bag in a small pocket in this bag as well. And then finally, I'm going to be putting this bag to the side real quick. See, it's already really nice. Right there. And then, what is one of the most important things to do when you're packing your makeup? Packing your tools. So, I have this little brush roll that my mom gave me when I first started doing my makeup. So I am going to be putting in the tools that I'm going to be using for my makeup. So first, let's do my foundation, my green brushes. So I'm going to be using this Real Techniques number 200 brush. I love this brush for my blush, my liquid blush. And then for my foundation, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Complexion Duo brush. And then, let's see. I just use these two brushes for my complexion. And then, I'm going to be putting my black eyeshadow brush in here as well. I keep it in its own little container away from everything else. And then now let's do a couple powder brushes. I'm going to be using my Trixie Cosmetics angled powder brush. It doesn't have, it's like a thing on it. It like rubbed off. So I'm just going to be putting that in there as well. And then I'm going to be taking a few brushes that I have. So I'm just going to be taking this Sephora Collection blush brush. And I'm going to be putting that in the middle of the brush roll. And then, because I use different brushes for different blushes, so like that first brush is for my Buttermilk blush. This one is going to be for my Luminoso brush. Actually, see if I can fit it in. There we go. And then I'm going to be taking this little Real Techniques domed brush. This one I like using for my Physicians Formula blush. And then I'm going to really old e.l.f. powder brush that my mom gave me. And I'm going to be putting that in there as well. See, this is what I got so far. And then now time for eyeshadow brushes. So I am going to just take this brush and this brush and let me see, these 3 eyeshadow brushes that I have. I'm gonna put those in there, and then maybe I'll take these little flat brushes. This e.l.f. one, these are both e.l.f. ones. And then let's see. I think that's about it. Or maybe actually I'll take this brush just in case I want to do it with concealer. Alright, so I stuffed this brush roll with the brushes that I'm going to be using. And then I'm going to pack a beauty blender and a few pepper puffs in